matches here tonight. I can't even believe that it's about to happen. This is such a clash of styles. It's going to be incredible. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
It is main event time here tonight at New South here in Fort Payne, and this is Dylan Hales in the booth. I'm going to be honest with you right now as I sit here, as I call this match. If you were to say to me, who are your two favorite wrestlers in the world, who do you think are the two best independent wrestlers in the world right now, it is very likely that my number one and number two picks would be the Lone Star Curt Stallion and the wrestling genius Daniel Makabe, and we get this here tonight in our main event.
Yeah, that's a great point, and those 1 and 2 is interchangeable. It goes back and forth. I mean, Curt Stallion's had some amazing runs at the SCI tournament. Daniel Makabe won last year's SCI tournament. I mean, both of these men have been making names for themselves all across the country over the last year. Was a great year for both men.
Absolutely, and speaking of important tournaments in the Southeast, this is, of course, a Haas tournament qualifier. This is like a play-in game. That's how big time that tournament is going to be coming up the first weekend of March here at New South. But, you know, Makabe did win the Scenic City Invitational out of nowhere this year in 2019, defeating Tony Deppen, the Southern Independent Wrestling legend Slim J, and of course AC Mack in that final. Curt Stallion made it all the way to the final his first year there, where he was eliminated by Matt Riddle. I mean, that's kind of a good guy to get eliminated by if you're going to have to take an L.
Those two have become really good friends since then. And this might be the first time a lot of people in this crowd have seen Daniel before, but they're in for a treat in this main event.
Yeah, I mean, it is no exaggeration, Steven, to say that he is a wrestling genius. That's not hyperbole in his case at all. We've seen some good technical wrestlers on this show. He probably is the best technical wrestler on earth. I don't know if there's anybody that is as savvy and as smart at applying wrestling holds, but as I say that, Curt Stallion showing he can get it done on the ground too, no slouch.
No.
Stallion, of course, one of the heaviest-handed strikers in all of indie wrestling.
And one of the hardest heads in all of indie wrestling on top of it.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Stallion.
You felt that firsthand before.
I sure have. And he, in terms of pure toughness, I would put Stallion above maybe anybody. You know, he can take a licking and come back. I've compared him to the MMA fighter Forrest Griffin before. He's one of these guys that he's better when he gets hurt. When you hurt him, it brings out the beast.
It's like when you back a wounded animal in a corner, you know, they're scared, but then they come out ferocious fighting.
Right now, just competing out of that head scissors. We've seen a couple variations of that here in the last few minutes. Makabe floats through, got those legs crossed, yanking up there. Maybe might be thinking a surfboard variation here.
Looks like it. Makabe, oh.
God, look at the torque on the back, Steven.
Curt just reaching for it.
Yeah, the angle on that was not an angle that you want to be. I mean, that's not a position you want to be in if you're Curt Stallion at all. Whoa, that's short headbutt. And that's really, more than anything, that's what Makabe's got to look out for, is that headbutt.
Yeah.
If Stallion's got to avoid the grappling game of Makabe, Makabe's got to avoid those strikes, but in particular that headbutt of Stallion, the precision of it, legs trapped. Oh, no. Makabe's not going to give it to him. He's going to have to earn everything. That's one way to earn it.
That's the Curt Stallion I'm more used to seeing.
Yeah, I said he was going to have to earn everything, and then he just face-washed him into the third row. Makabe may be playing a little power.
Beautiful German by Daniel.
Look at him. I mean, he folded up Stallion. I don't know if Stallion's neck or lower back is worse there. Stallion retreating to the corner, Steven. That's a little surprise. Oh, my goodness. We talked about the chops of Stallion. Oh, wait. See, it's what I mentioned when he gets hurt.
The beast.
When he gets hurt. God, the thuds are worse.
With the wounded animal.
And the thuds are worse. When you hear that loud slap, that's bad, but the thuds are the worst ones. Up and over from Makabe. Well,
big drop kick.
And from a very strange angle, very difficult to even see that coming.
No.
Makabe just said what was that? He's saying he played him like a fiddle? Maybe that's an Alabama reference, of course. The legendary
we are
Alabama.
Fort Payne, Alabama is the home of the legendary country band Alabama.
That's right. Right now, Makabe floated straight over. Look at the technique. Went straight.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but he's got him center in the ring. Perfect position.
And we talk about this all the time, Steven. He is one of the, if there are certain guys where retreating to the corner is a good strategy. There's certain guys where maybe fighting to the center of the ring is a good strategy. Makabe's such a cerebral wrestler. He's very similar to Yoshiaki Fujiwara. When you've got him in a corner, in a way, it's to his advantage.
Yeah, because he uses the corner and the ropes to his advantage as well. And a lot of times you'll see him use the limbs of his opponent to his advantage as well.
That's right. He's able to fight out of that corner from a defensive position, get his opponent to the center of the ring, then he can execute a submission, ideally. Likes to go to that cattle mutilation, sometimes a modified STF. Those are the things Stallion needs to look out for here. Stallion just trying to get his wits back, I think. Nice. Oh, what's this?
Abdominal stretch, it appears.
But look, he does not have the far leg grapevine, and Makabe's got.
He just got it.
Yeah, he's attacking the knee. I mean, who does that?
A genius.
But Stallion, to his credit, switches angles and goes with an octopus variation. But look at Makabe.
With ease, removes that leg.
I mean, listen, 99% of wrestlers can't do that, and there's that STF variation. That's more or less what he used to defeat Slim J at the Scenic City Invitational. Stallion is just trying to will himself.
To the rope. For Stallion, break the rope, break the hold there.
And if you're Stallion here, you got to start thinking, what do I do to stay totally off the canvas? I know in the beginning of the match he sort of flirted with the idea of maybe I can top you at this, pal. But if you're Stallion, now you got to be realizing that's a bad strategy.
Absolutely.
So's getting elbowed in the face, by the way. That's another bad strategy. That's just what happened to him there. Makabe looking to create some momentum there.
Yeah, Makabe's just so methodical in everything he does. It was an eye poke?
No, he used the rope. He whipped the rope.
Another headbutt there.
That was not a full-blown ode to Luigi. When he gets that angle, that's what you really want to avoid, but that's bad enough.
Makabe's not one you see on the top rope that often.
Almost never. What is Stallion thinking? Is he thinking a DDT off the top? Oh, he's going all the way up. He's going all the way up. Oh! Man alive! Man alive! The impact there of that superplex, but here's the problem with a superplex, Steven, is it hurts both guys.
It takes the wind out of you. It makes it to where you can't move on for a moment to go for that pin, because Makabe's in a great position to be pinned here.
Yeah, he is, and look at it. He's holding his neck, his back. I mean, his appendages. I mean, you know, this analogy is overused, but this does have a car crash type feel to it. At that point, when every part of your body aches. Oh. I can't believe these two are standing.
I don't know who I favor in a striking battle here.
Listen, I can't. Stallion's going to win in a striking battle. Surely.
Oh, he wind up.
He was going for that big unit punch. Oh my God. Elbow. German suplex, a snap on it. Makabe stumbles up. But look at Stallion. Look at the fire in his eyes.
Eyeing his prey here. The big boot in the corner.
And we saw earlier when Makabe came in that unique angle on that drop kick. Stallion says, I can do that too.
Yeah, very similar. Makabe laying lifeless in the corner.
That's a bad place to be against Curt Stallion. He stuck the landing. A tribute to a man he's trained with in the LA dojo for New Japan. DDT.
Going up top.
This is a killer combo, man. This is when you're putting it all together.
From the DDT, what's he got in store here?
Keeping that pace.
Big splash.
1, 2, 3. No. So close.
Granted, the winner of this moves on to Haas. We don't know who the other 15 participants are, but the winner of this has to be a solid favorite going in.
I'm going to say this right now, and I admit my bias here. As somebody heavily involved with the Scenic City Invitational, I admit my bias, but I will say, these guys are, one guy won that tournament, the other guy was a finalist one time. I am going to say, I think the winner of this is the favorite in the Haas tournament. I think it's an unqualified favorite. This could be a final. Double up on that reversal, spins him out, do it that leg. Man, that was
ugly.
That's how you do a dragon screw to maximum effect right there.
I mean, it's textbook, perfect.
And that's an ACL, that's an MCL, that's a PCL, that's a trifecta.
That's all the L's.
Every one of those ligaments.
You're gonna get an L.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, he can't.
Oh!
My God, he walked right in that big punch. German with a bridge. 2.
I thought we had our first qualifier.
And Stallion is fighting on one leg at this point. I mean, he's fighting on one leg. He couldn't even get the momentum to move forward. Walked right into that big unit punch he was able to avoid earlier. Makabe now trying to trap the arms. What's he thinking? Maybe straight jacket German? Oh, that was a short headbutt. Oh, he's thinking buck off.
Oh, right back to that knee.
Oh, no, he's going for the cattle mutilation. He's going for it. He's got it. He's got it in the center of the ring, Steven. Daniel Makabe is going to be coming back to Alabama in just about 2 months for that tournament. Floats up through into a cover. 2, 3. Oh, boy. There are units of measurement that are so small the human eye cannot decipher them. And that's about what we're talking about on that 2.9999999, because you don't get any closer than that. Oh, God.
Nice German. But Stallion's up.
The wounded animal is fighting for survival now. Underneath. Oh, Lord almighty, the angle on that.
Makabe's up, but I don't think he knows it.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
He just slapped the bejesus out of him. I cannot believe Daniel Makabe stood in the pocket with him. What's this? He's trying.
Oh, no! Double stop by Stallion!
Now that is how he neutralized Tony Deppen on night 1 of the Civic City Invitational. It did not work here. And buck off! He hit the buck off. He's got to think cover now. He's got to think, what's he doing?
He's going up top again.
I thought for sure he would be thinking about a cover. Instead, he has made it up to the top rope for the third time in this match. Oh, he caught him. He was thinking big splash again. He drove right into an armbar. Oh, 2. Yeah, Makabe had to give that up.
Oh, Makabe caught him again.
Yeah, he went for that Ode to Luigi. He went for that diving headbutt, and he dove right into a rear naked choke. But Makabe can't get the hooks. He doesn't have the legs hooked in. He doesn't have the leverage he needs. Drops the choke into a straight jacket. 2, 3, no! God almighty. This is an incredible main event here.
He's not the wrestling genius for nothing.
He may be.
He might be Jesus
Hey,
too.
I was about to say he may be. He's risen about 5 times in this match from something that should have taken him out. Now he's thinking cattle mutilation again, and I'm not sure if Stallion gets trapped in that twice. He has any hope of getting out. Whips him in. Oh my God! He airballed. He airballed badly. He went that well one too many times. Oh, to Luigi!
I love it.
Leg hooked. That's it.
Your winner and the first entrant in the Odds Tournament, returning in March, Curt the Lone Star Stallion!
It's been a wild night here at New South. Steven, thank you so much for having me. Curt Stallion, the winner here, moves on to the Haas Tournament the first weekend here in March. Thank you so much again for having me. New South Wrestling is absolutely awesome. Great to see Makabe and Stallion here, 2 of my absolute favorites.
Thank you, Dylan, for joining me. For Stephen McCash, myself, Righteous Jesse, this has been Alpha 3 from New South. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, and mark your calendars for March 6th and 7th for the Haas Tournament.